All right. What is up, everybody? I am They Coming, and welcome to the stream today. How's it going? Let's turn on the camera. Oh, that's my privacy filter. Boink. Oh my gosh. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I do want to go ahead and update my trophy count for the start here, just so you know. I spent a couple hours today again addressing my internet issues. I had a technician come out and he actually replaced my modem, which was awesome. And then right after the guy left, he tapped on the door real quick and said, "Oh, by the way, there's going to be a firmware update within an hour." And I was like, "Oh, great. So I have to wait another hour." It's okay. It's just the way it had to happen. But as far as I can tell, this new modem is a generation newer. So that's better for my phone. It's better for the gameplay. It's better for everything. So here we are. Make sure I got my Do Not Disturb on. Do Not Disturb is on. Very good. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. We're starting off at 94.54 today. We're able to grind out another couple hundred trophies last night and this morning just passively. And let's see how far we can get. Now, I have somewhere to be at 6 p.m. I have to leave at 5:30, so I can only be live for about an hour and a half. So it'll be some nice condensed content today. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get after it. So, I was trying to incorporate roughs into my starting lineup this morning in particular. And what was interesting is like the early game felt, definitely felt slower. But what I was finding is I wasn't able to always get to my max because I was starting Leon at first with roughs, and then I swapped it to where I was running max and roughs at first. But I never could quite get both of my speedsters in every single game. So I ended up switching back, and this is the lineup that we're going with right now. I took the chicken out in favor of heavy just to give myself a little bit more damage and also to provide a little bit more HP for Dynamite. I have also taken Wizard off the lineup in favor of Frank. I'm seeing a lot of Frank and Mike right now, and that's what's kind of ending a lot of my fights at the end of the games. So here we go. Let's get after it. First match. Hope you guys enjoy today. Let me know what you're playing. If you're catching the VOD, thank you so much for watching. But yeah, here we go. Starting off at 94.54 today. I'm thinking surely by the end of this week, we'll actually crack 10K. We almost, I think yesterday we had a 2.5 to 3 hour stream. And I would have gone for a similar period of time today if I had, if I didn't have to have the internet appointment. What's up, QW100? What's up? Welcome back. Glad you're back to watch again, man. You're a new viewer yesterday, right? If I remember correctly. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I'm gonna pull the camera down a little bit more. It's just better. Use microphone a little bit. But yeah. Nice, nice. Well, glad to have you back, man. Yeah, so the technician came today, and I actually didn't know that they were going to replace my modem, but they did. They gave me, like, the next generation modem. So when I speed tested my phone over the Wi-Fi, it was even faster, which I don't know if that really matters, but for Squad Busters gameplay. But I could tell right away that my internet on my desktop feels a little bit more snappy. And what the guy said was like, yeah, so they increased your speed with the plan when they updated your plan like a couple weeks ago, but you didn't have the new modem. So I was like, well, that's an oversight. So the modem I had wasn't actually hitting the speed that they actually had my account on. All right, so first game. Did they charge you for it? No. He said no charge for today. I gave him a ice cold Coca-Cola though. That guy's a little mad. I would be mad too. Double speedsters. Let's run around here. Two kills. Solid. Pick up another heavy. Pick up another heavy. So hopefully the extra damage from the heavy is going to give me a leg up. We are going to make sure we have our trader. And trader. Cool. Another trader. Am I just finding all of the bots, or am I being mean? Poco. Oh, that's big. That's huge, actually. Get that. Grab my potion. Run on down. Got a lot of gold. Make sure we're spending. I do want to get my dynamite if possible. I'm feeling strong enough to where I don't think I have to get the Frank right now. Cool. Run away from him. We're gonna back off. Go and mega the mic. We're looking solid. Go and take the key. We're gonna run. We don't have to fight people. If he wanted to engage, that means he was feeling good. I'm not gonna allow him to feel better. Speedy. Oh no. Oh no. No, I threw. I got caught on the spikes. That happens to me all the time, dude. I'm like trying to get out of an area and I get chunked on the spikes. That was looking hot. Internet connection definitely feels solid. In fact, I'm considering whether or not I should up my bit rate. But what I'm worried about when I up this bit rate is it gonna nuke out Twitch, which could very well happen, because Twitch has bitrate limitations unless you're partnered, and I'm not partnered on Twitch. I'm only affiliate. So like, they limit you to 6,000 as far as everything I've read online. What's up, King Brian? Welcome, man. Yo, what's up? Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Yeah, sad day. Opening of that game was feeling good. But yeah, like, I'm worried if I increase my bitrate to 10K, like the auto configuration wizard says I should, YouTube's gonna look fantastic. But I feel like Twitch might actually have buffering problems. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Because what I'm questioning is like, okay, well, if someone can't watch at 1080p because their internet connection's not fast enough, they could tune it down to 720p, but would it still pose a problem if the bit rate's way up there? Doing all right. How are you? I'm doing a lot better, man. Internet problems seem to have been permanently solved. Permanently solved today. New modem over there on the shelf. faster modem. And the guy who installed it did me a solid by tacking up the my fiber cable to go over my doorway, because I had like taped it to the floor so I wouldn't trip over the cable. But he actually tacked it up over the doorway. He didn't have to do that. Really nice guy. But yeah, earlier this morning I was playing with a different lineup. I was trying out the bug spray. If you haven't tried bug spray is interesting. I don't think it works on Queen though. I think bug spray is going to be disgusting on Mortis. When you think about how Mortis works, like the little bit of gameplay footage that we've got specifically from Sir Claz, I think Sir Claz showing off Mortis, like bug spray on Mortis, is going to be, it might actually be meta. Like top meta. I've tried using it on Queen, but I can't get people to actually like all in me, be able to get the bug spray off and not lose my squad in the process. But Mortis, I think Mortis with Mortis bug spray might be just gross. Because he's supposed to dive right in on the squad and get in the center of your opponent's squad. When you play bug spray, it's a ring around you. So you would like chain stun somebody with his initial hit, bug spray, and then they just can't walk away. Go, 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 go. Rafia, you mess with me too much, buddy. You're out of here. We're going to grab the trader. We're going to grab the trader again. Nice little love tap there. Poco. Run. Try to run. Well played.
6 players remaining.
I need to stay away from other players for a moment until I get my speedsters back. And upgrade the Poco. And upgrade the Poco again. Poppy Zelda, strong player. We got to be careful with that one. And we got the potion. Dunzy.
3 players remaining.
We'll take the Frank this time, because I think we got stunned a second ago and that would have helped us.
2 minutes left.
It's fine. Blazing Light. Man, that was me trying to tap Blazing Light and it not triggering. That would have saved me right there. That was a bad shot too. We did reclaim at least one troop there. Poppy. Mike.
Dynamite. Final stretch. Gem line open.
Go and hit this. Wait.
Dynamite. Fusion.
Where is he? See him. Got 2. Nice. Playing this smart. Just kind of taking the trades that we actually want. Are we winning? GG. Get out of here, dude. Nice. Well played on that one. Solid. Love it.
You won.
Dun, dun, dun. Solid lobby 2. Luke, Poppy, Zelda. Solid players. Da 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 da. We found that you see, I've got to be more respectful of kings and royal kings than I was pre HP buff, right? It used to be I could pop the fireball, pop a queen shot, run in blazing light, and I'd take at least 2 or 3 units right off the bat. Now you have to be more choosy about that. Is there any way we can check the damage and other stats of all the abilities? Royal API doesn't seem to have the data. Yeah, I checked Royal API I think a couple days ago, and I didn't see any of the new information on there. Yeah, GG's on that one for sure. I really wish that there was like something that we could view. Let me see. There was one website that Sir Claz was talking about, and I was squurs.com, SQURS, but I don't think that has that kind of information. Like a live top 100 leaderboard. Where are we right now? Number 27 in the world. Okay. Stats. Basics. No, that's just the basic leaderboard. Squads. It's telling people what squads people are running. Top guy is starting B NATO Fireball Tank and Max with Queen. That seems kind of nasty, actually. Second place is running Blazing Light instead of B NATO, and running Leon instead of the tank. So even the top 4 or 5 players all have different lineups. That's actually really interesting. Like, really interesting. But I wish that Royal API would update more often. Because that would be really helpful. That would be super helpful to have like a true resource site. But I am super happy that I know about SQURS now. Like, I'm really happy that information is available, because you can see what the top players are actually running. At least starting lineup. I don't think it offers you the full lineup. It offers you starting lineup. And units picked is actually deceiving, because it's pulling all data lifetime. So prior to the update, people have like 15,000 games, like 10,000 or more games. So it's misleading to try to look at most picked units from that player, because it's showing lifetime picks, and that was lifetime picks from 1.0 included. So be interesting to see kind of how these sites evolve, or if there's other sites that are popping up that would have different types of information. What's up, Vosk? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. Welcome. All right. Let's see if we can string together a series of wins here. It'd be nice to jump up at least 100 points. But today will be We'll go for another hour 10, and then we have somewhere to be. We gotta go. But dude, they can just update these troops just to throw, just to troll or throw people off. I've seen top players putting random decks in Clash Royale. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But if you can actually catch some of the top players, like let's see, Giela. I'm pretty sure Andy Creati, like if you look at Andy Creati's starting lineup on Global 100, that's accurate because I see him all the time. Aguila Ray, that may be slightly fishy. He has the Barbarian charge for one of his abilities. That's interesting. So he throws the Barbarian charge with the fist, I think. RTK Dark is on Hog Stampede and Fireball. That's kind of nasty with Queen. Okay. So yeah, we might, you know what? Tomorrow we might whip out some other lineups. Just to play a little bit. My biggest goal for this season is to maintain like at least a top 3 position in the United States. That's my actual goal. I think it would be unrealistic for me to try to push number 1 in the United States. I just don't have the time. But I think top 3 is definitely doable. Coco.
7 players remaining. Poco. Fusion. Poco. Mega. Nice. 6 players remaining.
Sure.
4 players remaining.
Who's that?
Trader.
Very interesting series of events, to say the least.
Trader. Fusion.
Steve Evo. I see him a lot. He likes attacking me too. We're gonna Frank it this time. We could have pulled the Prime there, but I'm more concerned about getting the Frank beefy.
2 minutes left.
Straight. Get me out of there! Took a unit.
3 players remaining. Leon.
King is so difficult, man.
Trader. Final stretch.
All right, squad's back.
Gem line open. Nice.
There we go.
2 players remaining.
Finish it.
Mega.
Roughs just to get another fuse unit.
Mega.
I don't care that I didn't fuse anything but him. I'd rather just have another fuse unit on the squad immediately. Because we know where he is. He's top right, I'm pretty sure.
Seconds left.
We have too much of a lead. He has to attack us to have a shot. And we're not going to bother finding him. Prime.
10,
There he is, bottom right.
8, 7,
This is a good spot to be right here.
5,
GG, dude. Very good.
Flawless victory.
Good luck with top 3. Oh yeah, I think it's definitely possible. We get matched regularly with with top 10 global players, like regularly, on the regular. Happens all the time. And they beat me, but sometimes I beat them. It's really back and forth. Andy, I will say, Andy Creati gets me the most, like, one-on-one. He understands something about, like, movement and engagement that I don't quite get yet. Like, at least not like he does. Like, he beats me most of the time in, like, one-on-one. Keep it up. Immediate lobby, I like that. Keep the momentum. Andy, Giella. Speaking of Andy, boom.
Collect gems to win.
CR7 Bicho also in this one. This is a sweat lobby right here for sure.
Leon, fusion.
Gotta watch out for Andy.
Leon, Mega. Max fusion. 9 players remaining. 8 players remaining. Mega. Trader. Dominance. 7
Cool.
players remaining.
I'll take that W.
Trader. Fusion. Trader. 6 players
No,
remaining.
sir.
Crushing it.
Nighty night.
Players remaining. 4 players remaining. Poco.
Is that Andy? That's Andy.
Poco.
No, it was not Andy. When I see Andy, I need to be prepared to string him along a little bit. There's Giella. Giella's a cool person, too. Giella's a cool dude.
Mega. 3 players remaining. 2 minutes left.
Andy's on top. No, Andy's on bottom, but he's first place right now. I would prefer not to have to fight that guy. Want to go tank? We're gonna run. We're gonna run, and we're still slow. Always. Got it. We need to get our Poco back.
Poco.
Trader's back.
Final stretch. Gem line open.
He just survives everything. Like, I swear, man.
Seconds left.
Okay. Get another tank.
Fusion. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I'll take the second spot. I don't feel like losing it all to Andy. Andy's too hot, man. The fury of Andy is freaking real. I'll take getting Giala down. Giala's #1 USA. CR7 Bicho is also way up the leaderboard. MRTX Kill You, I don't think is a bot, although I could be wrong. Yeah, he took you out yesterday as well. Yeah. I run Queen as well. King's the least skillful hero. I mean, he's easiest to play in 2.0. I think you're right. But I think once Mortis comes out, Mortis, I think, will actually be like a better version of the King. If I'm being honest. Like, his stun, I think, is more useful. And the fact that he has a heal with his bats, I think is probably going to make Mortis, like, really good. But you know who... So you know what you probably will need to fight a Mortis? I think it's going to make Frank obligatory. I think Frank is going to be, like, must pick now. Because you have to kill all the bats. And you have to be able to, like, recover from multiple stuns. That's just my impression. That's just my impression. I think Frank is probably going to be S tier after Mortis is released. I think Wizard might go away. But also Mike. Anything to take the bats out. Anything to get the bats off the field. Splash. Stun. Yeah, right. I had the same thought. Stun, negate stuns. Yeah, exactly. You have to be able to bounce back from stuns. It'll be interesting to see, like, if there's going to be other characters that will offer something like that, or other abilities that'll offer something like that. Adiabatic is solid. It's the only name that I really caught. All right, here we go. We need to slow down these opening pulls in case we happen to get a Ruffs. It's one thing that I've been kind of sinning with. Is pulling too fast and missing Ruffs in some of these early pulls. Cool. Bot kill. Which I'm pretty sure was a bot.
6 players remaining.
Let's get the Frank. Maybe we'll try to go fight somebody. Alright, we gotta fuse Frank. Popped him. What am I doing?
5 players remaining.
Oh, Hogador is also in this one. Cool.
4 players remaining. Nice.
Tank. And we don't have our trader right now, but we've been playing a different game. We rushed up to Frank instead of getting trader. We'll have to see if that pays off. I'm not sure. Go ahead and get the tank few or mega. We're gonna take heavy. Dang, dude. Mistakes were made. We're gonna bail. Get the max back. We got a lot of gold sitting on right now. Get the flank back. It's okay. We're not out of it. Final stretch is when things can get really spicy.
Players remaining.
Go and pull the... Did we win? No!
Players remaining.
Very close. Very close. No doubt, if we hadn't got popped earlier, I'm fairly certain that we win that engagement right there. Because we had to rebuild instead of pick new stuff. Close one, though. Close one. Close one. All right. What are we doing? 441? Okay. I'll play 3 more and then take a 1.5 minute bathroom break. How do you guys feel about that? No, don't go away. But yeah, I think, honestly, QWQ 100, one thing you have to think about when Mortis gets released, I was talking about bug spray earlier. Bug spray, I think, could actually be really strong on Mortis. And King for that matter. But like Mortis in particular. Because you're starting every engagement with a dash into their team. And being able to throw... What's up, Levi? How are you? Levy? Ryovi, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream, man. Hello. I think Bug Spray could be really good on Mortis. Not great on Queen, though. I can't seem to get people when I play Queen. Anti-Narcissist is also high up on US leaderboard. Okay. Definitely some good players in this lobby for sure. Giela as well. Giela #1 USA. Okay. And adiabatic. Okay, all right. There's some human beings here. There's definitely some real ones. Focus up. It's Giela. Okay. I'm gonna let that guy do his thing. I'm taking a little more damage right now. And we're gonna back out and not get third partied, yeah? Sometimes punishing them can be enough. Just like taking units and forcing them to rebuild their squad, it can be enough. I was not about to risk getting third partied right there.
Traitor. 9 players remaining. Nice move. 8 players remaining. Traitor. Fusion.
I'm gonna mess with this guy though, that's for sure.
Remaining.
Sure. Bot play, I'm pretty sure.
5 players remaining. Mega.
Poco.
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 Poco. Fusion. 2 minutes. 4 players remaining. Poco. Mega.
Mike this time, not tank, but Mike. It's a lot of money. Where are you? I derped out and was stuck in a corner. Another Mike. Cool.
Gem mine open. 3 players remaining.
Charge up.
2 players remaining.
It's adiabatic. Adiabatic is massive right now.
Dynamite. Mega.
I don't know if we can actually fight this guy. No, I'm just losing. Am I losing? Yeah, I was losing.
Busted.
Close.
Second
Hello, what position are you now? I am number 3 USA and number... Let's check. Let's actually check. Let's see where we are on global. We're top 20-something right now on global.
common.
And I guess it'd be okay to update our trophy count as well on the overlay here. 94, 96. 96. Oh, what was that? Subscribe to the channel. Big Papa House, thank you so much. I appreciate that very much, man. Thank you for the subscribe. Was that on Twitch? Or was that on YouTube? It looks like that was on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you. So anyways, position right now, number 3 USA, which as I understand it, is the most active region on the global leaderboard. I think there's over 100 people that are in the top 1,000 from the USA, which is like by far the most of any country region. Global leaderboard, we're number 27. So people that we're competing with regularly would be Chulio. Obviously, Vorinclex is way above us right now on local. He's topped 1,000. He's topped 10,000. He's topped 10,000 trophies. There's no way I can play enough to catch him. I don't have the time in my schedule to do that. I don't have the desire to catch up like that. I'd have to play all day for like a few days to catch him. But anyways, let's keep it up. Oh, and before we go, this is the lineup that we're running right now. Poco, Heavy Trader, Dynamite, Frank Tank, Optimus Prime, Battle Healer, and Colonel Ruffs. That's our lineup. Not a fan of running Colonel on the lead because I'm just a speedaholic. I have the need for speed in this game. You're from Mexico? Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, spray's a good strategy with M, but dude, all the stats are in the gray. How do we choose if we don't even know the DPS of the abilities? Like, just feel if it does more damage. Yes, I totally agree with you, man. Like, I really wish that some of that was more clearly provided either in the game user interface, ideally, right? Like, why obfuscate it? But, just generally speaking, like, the players need to know what the damage is. Like, when they were talking about percentages of HP increases for fusions and megas a couple days ago, when they rebalanced that, it's like, where is that in the game? We're in a weird spot. We need not to be dumb.
Raider. 6 players remaining. Fusion. Raider. Mega. 5 players remaining.
Theoretically, we should have gas pedaled that guy on the left.
Poco. 4 players remaining. Poco. Fusion.
All right, we've got the most stable start with the Trader and the Poco, plus our 2 fused speedsters. That guy comes down, we'll throw the fireball and try to fight him.
2 minutes. 3 players remaining.
Mike this time. We keep bouncing back and forth between preferring to take tank, or excuse me, Frank or Mike. Terrible shot.
Dynamite. Fusion.
Mike or Frank? That's always the question. Like, what kind of splash? And because I'm running Queen, I think Mike is the answer. Because he does get an HP boost for being a hot shot.
Dynamite. Mega. Final stretch. Gem line open.
Prime. Of course. Colonel.
30 seconds left.
Can't move. I'm gonna die.
2 players remaining.
What's he got? He's on Queen. He's on.
Who finished third? Podium.
He's got a Frank.
Battle healer.
Third. Sure. Getting promoted in Mexico is difficult. They are highly targeted. What? Direct aces only in Twitch. Are you talking about like players? So I was watching Keo. He was running Hog and Max. He was sprinting like crazy, just like 1.0. Yeah, but you know what? Like, I don't know that it's that. Should we try it? Should we toss a Max in? Or should we toss a Hog in? I've seen people run Hog. And sure, you do run like crazy, but it's all for me. It's always losing one unit, and then suddenly, like, I just can't escape. I just can't go anywhere. Like, I get gas pedaled by the other guy who didn't lose a unit. Should we do this? Take Mike out? Is that the move? Let's try it. I mean, we have Ultimate Hog, so yeah, why not? Don't do it at the expense of losing trophies. Oh, no. We won't lose trophies. What's up, Maddie? Were you in some of my games? Were you just in one of my games? What's up, man? Aguila. Yeah, Aguila Ray, very strong player. Very strong. All right, so we'll swap in Hog and we'll see if that'll actually give us that running edge that we feel we need. I always feel like the other guy's always faster. It's probably a skill issue though. I wish I could read Spanish. I'm just not the best. All right. Hog game. Maybe it's the play. Let's see.
Leon. Fusion. players
I didn't get him.
Mega. 8 players remaining.
Got him. Trader.
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 Trader. Fusion.
We're going to be looking for the piggy, though. That's for darn sure.
Trader. Mega. 6 players remaining.
Oh, wow. Poco.
Poco. 5 players remaining.
Oh, no! We stepped in the middle. We should not have.
Leon.
Can we recover, though? I think that guy should have killed me right there.
Trader.
All right, we at least have Trader back. We have our speedsters.
2 minutes left.
We've recovered. But how bad was that for us? Hog Rider. We want to see what the Hog Rider can do.
4 players
Whoa! That was like Back to the Future fast.
Rider. Fusion.
Good picks.
Rider. Mega. Rider.
Poco.
Final stretch.
No. Scary.
Poco. Fusion.
I think we're just dead.
Left.
No, he let us go. Okay.
Trader. 10, 9, 8,
It ain't working.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Busted.
Perhaps a better game.
Nicely done.
We would have been able to get the best out of it. They're coming for you. Who is the best in the USA? Let me think. I'm trying to think like who tends to get the best of me,
Amen.
like the better end of me. Like I think there's plenty of good players, but a lot of the players that I get beat mostly by are out of region. I will say, I don't know what it is, but Mas Turbos Nenas, whenever I catch that guy usually gives me a run for my money. Adiabatic, not so much, but sometimes. Vorinclex, he plays a lot more than I do. But Giela is definitely solid player. I still beat Giela about every other game. I think the thing with the US leaderboard is like who plays the most. But yeah. Gil is a actually really cool person to talk to. All right. I got to use the toilet for a second. 1 minute and a half. I'm putting up a little sign, a little countdown so you guys Don't get your panties in a twist when I don't come back. I will be back. 90 seconds. Much love. Whew, that was quick. Okay. We're back. Here we are. Update the trophy count real quick. We got another about 30 minutes, and then I have to split. I have music rehearsal. And I gotta leave my house in 30 minutes in order to make it on time. One thing I observed watching Hio is that he uses the patch of grass and VAP very skillfully, like running on the corners just to get that turbo going and maintaining it. Okay, I'm gonna try to do that. I'm down to give the Hog Rider more of a shot. I'm down. It makes me wonder though, like, because I'm running Hog, should I like forego Max and just try to get him in the last, try to get him later in the game, so I could start Leon Ruffs instead? But I'm finding a lot of my early game success comes from Max and Leon together. Wow, you're a musician like full time? No, not full time. I have 2 degrees in music, and I'm actually trying to get hired as a general manager at a private lesson studio and / recording studio. I have an interview next Wednesday. I'm super stoked about, actually. I'm hoping that goes well, because that would be like perfect for me. I'd be able to maintain live streaming as my hobby / side hustle, but also gigging as a musician. I got paid to record on Monday, which was really cool. I drove out to Athens, Georgia. Got paid to record. I play clarinet and saxophone. And I was recording some 1960s Brazilian music on Monday. It was actually like, it was cool. It was really cool stuff. But I left my job at I was working as an office manager and event coordinator of a fine dining restaurant for about 4 years, and I left that job in February. I just had enough. And they've been job hunting ever since. So it's going on about 3 months now, job hunting. And I've had a couple callbacks, couple interviews. But this, I'm like, I have the best feeling about, honestly. Of course, I had applied for, some fallback gigs, some fallback jobs that were like not desirable. And let me just say, interviewing for those, I was just kind of like, I really do not want to work here. But this gig that would be in a private lesson studio, I think that would be cool. Because I get to work around musicians. I get to, help people learn all different kinds of instruments. It's mainly like piano, guitar, voice, and drums at this studio. But who knows? Maybe they would want to get some wind teachers in there. Who knows? So I'm thinking in the next 30 minutes, let's see, 4 minutes of match. Hopefully we get like 5 or 6 more games. And then we'll call it quits for the day. I really wish that my internet install had been a little quicker this morning because I really wanted to be live for about 2.5 hours today. But an hour and a half will have to do. That's live. And as soon as I get hired, I'm going to get like an actual stream schedule in place so people can know when to reliably find me live. That's important. I used to stream Clash of Clans, and I had like a set schedule. And that was big. Like I had the same like 30, 40 people that wanted to watch me on a regular basis. Oh, what's this? Got the key. Get the Poco. He's spinning. That guy will die in a minute. I'll take that. Yep, I told you would die. Do not spin on me in this game, dude. Just don't do it. Trader.
4 players remaining. Trader. Fusion.
Trader. All right, now can we get the piggy? That's up next. Piggy's up next.
2 minutes left.
We'll take the tank first. Go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and mega the tank, and we'll be going for the pig next. Piggy. Bro. That almost like made me crash right there. Like my squad got so spread apart. All right, now we have the pig. We can try to pull a Ruffs. Uh-oh. Or just die. That's also a thing.
30 seconds left.
I think we just die. Yeah, you know,
Players remaining.
we couldn't get the piggy online.
You finished third. Impressive.
Yesterday I came in first place in Squad League and Duo Gym Hunts. Great, man. Awesome.
Wizard.
Makes me wonder if like pig start could be kind of interesting. Let's see. What if we did pig start with Leon? What if that's a thing? And then we try to get Max later. I'm gonna try it. I'm actually gonna try this right now. It could suck, but it could be great. Pig start with Leon. We're gonna do it. We're gonna swap you out for a what? What do we do? 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 Mike? Mike? and then you know what? We're gonna take Battle Healer off and put Max in, right? Okay. Okay. I'm down to try these things, man. I'm down to try it. The game, like, I have to say, I definitely like it when games encourage you to, like, experiment with the meta, and right now is, like, a really good time to do that. Like, you shouldn't, like, feel obligated to, like, get stuck on one lineup right now. It's just not the way to go. Like, experiment. If you're pushing squad league, it doesn't matter, man. You lose a couple cups on one game, it's okay. You'll bounce back in the next one. Right? It's so much fun. Yeah, like, I want to figure the game out in, like, a more complete way than be, like, hard stuck on one lineup all the time. Like, that's my mindset right now. Is, like, learn the broader metagame. And, of course, Mortis. I think, dude, I really don't want Mortis to come in and just, like, break the game for a week. I really don't want it to happen. But I have a bad feeling about it. I even like Ruff's lasers. They multi-target. I haven't even tried Ruff's laser. I might do it in unranked gem hunt. How about that? But off stream. All right, let's see if Pig Leon is the way. That feels pretty zippy. All we got to do is touch grass. That was a bad shot. I don't know if that was a real one or if that was another bot. I'm not picking up Ruffs yet. Interesting.
7 players remaining.
Traitor.
6 players remaining.
Traitor. Traitor. Poco. Bad shot.
5 players remaining.
Man, that icy patch in the middle is a real pain in the butt. It's Angry Vines, so we're going to be forced into a confined area. We got to have the Poco online. Can we run or can we run? Close one there. Very close one. Frank. Run. We just don't have a big enough squad to fight. Traitor's back. I'm in trouble, dude. Yeah, I just die. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Angry Vines is so built around, like, gaining the early advantage and getting a lot bigger so people don't want to attack you. Once you're the small guy in Angry Vines, you just die. I got caught out once, and that kind of ended it for me. Like, top left, when I, like, helped the other guy pinch somebody, and I ended up getting chased. And then another guy started chasing me, and I lost 2 of my units. Not having max on the start feels weird. Hard luck, bad modifier pull. Whatever. Top 3's fine with me. Top 3's fine with me on that. We're testing it out. We're testing it out. Leon Hog start. What's up, Mahone Dog? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to see you here. Curious what we're able to get done with this build. I need to be watching more for an early max pull because he's not a starter now. He's not one of my starters. Nice. How long have you been playing Squad Busters, buddy? Are you been playing for a while? Are you brand new? What? What's up? I'm gonna unlock this and move this guy. Yeah, that's better. Okay. How much time we got? I got another 12 minutes. We'll probably get... Sadly, I think we'll probably only get 2 more games until I have to leave. You've been playing for 11 months. Nice. You know, I think that's right around the same amount of time that I've been playing. I picked it up, I think, June of last year. I didn't adopt it right away. Like, I didn't hear about it straight away. I didn't jump in right away. But once I started playing it, like me and my buddy Deegdag, which he plays with me, he also just started streaming. I'm trying to help him out with it. But we both started playing around the same time. I think I got him on like a week or 2 after I started. And we haven't put it down. We've been playing super consistently. I started streaming again in Squad Busters in April. And I'm digging it. Community seems pretty chill. Speed me up. Okay. Boko. Watch the gen counters. Sure.
8 players remaining. Poco. Mega. 7 players remaining. 6 players remaining. Nice. 5 players remaining.
I'm gonna take that. Surprised that guy didn't stay or take any of the loot. Very interesting. Okay, we need to be looking for max. If it'll give us a max, we need to be looking for max. Where's this guy?
4 players remaining. 3 players remaining.
Run away. Got to get a max and then a roughs. That's our final. That's our final play. You just die? Oh, we just die. I played against you a few days ago, and you and another killed each other at the same time. I was third and won the game without doing anything. You know, I've definitely had, yeah, I've had a few of those. QW, so I've been playing for about 3 or 4 months now. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I think that folks that are just picking up the game now are probably like, this game's awesome, right? If you were playing prior to the update for any period of time, the update might feel like pretty jarring, right? Like, all the complaints that I see about the game are people who have been like playing the game, like seriously playing the game for a while, you know? All right, let's see if we can get in 2 more matches here before we sign off. Hopefully we get some nice fast matchmaking. Got Ultra Wizard today, so trying Fireball now. Wait a minute, so Fireball wasn't... You didn't have Fireball until you had Ultra Wizard? I have no idea how those things work. When our accounts got converted, I was instantly a max player. So, like, I don't know anything. I like 2.0 better. I like the skill introduced. Yeah, me too. Like, by far. I think that they've done a lot of really good things since releasing 2.0 to, like, balance the game. And that's all we want, right? Like, that's all we can ask for is if they're going to make a major content update like that, 2.0, like, they rebuilt the game from the ground up. It makes total sense that they need to have balance patches, like one after another. Don't wait 3 or 4 weeks or a month to actually improve things. Like, make the game better, you know, slowly, more comfortable, so it doesn't completely throw away the old player base. And they've been doing that, so it's good. I mean, second level of FP burn, Fireball burn, you won't realize because you have all of your troops maxed. Is that how it works? I have no idea. Like, what I think is interesting is just because you level your troops, right? You level your squaddies, they still have the same HP. So I don't know that that has the most to do with it. I do think, though, however, that having levels on your heroes matters, right? It only unlocks with the Ultra. Okay. Yeah. All right, Turbo Overload and Chest Imposters. Let's see, it's 525. This will need to be our last match, guys. Let's see if I can string together a W here. Ilias again. Again, we're running Hog on the lead. We've been giving this a shot to see if it works. You know what I'm realizing now? Tank actually might be ruining my Hog experience because the tank chews up the grass. Ah. Maybe that's real. Maybe I need to take tank off of my lineup for that very reason. I like it.
8 players remaining. 7 players remaining.
Run.
6 players remaining. Leon. 5 players remaining.
I was very close to just losing it all. Trader. See them spinning up there? Don't spin. Just play the game, please.
Trader. 4 players remaining. Fusion. Mega.
Cool.
2 minutes left.
Mike. Goodness gracious, dude. Hog Rider speed.
Poco.
I don't know if we can come back. We're having to play so passively right now. Frank, right? We were saying that tank is probably ruining the Hog Rider speed for us.
Final stretch.
Whoo! We're having a tough time, man. Everyone's bigger than we are. There was our max, but we need to get everything back here to have a shot. Dude, we just die.
3 players busted. 4th place.
They're not attacking one another, dude. Look at this. They're spinning.
Max.
I hate this game when they do that, man. Like, what is this teaming stuff? Oh my gosh. All right, I'll play one more, but I have to shut this stream off and run after this.
B. Comment.
Oh my gosh.
Big, super big.
That is so lame. Okay. One more game. One more game and we have to split. Ooh. Have to be a nice short stream today. Hog Rider on the lead with Leon. Ganging up sucks. Dude, that is not fun. Like Squad League, when you get in the lobby and you're like, oh yeah. Let's call a truce. Come on.
Mega.
Come on. All right, Aguila Ray. Oof. Ilias again.
Lives to win.
It's a few lobbies in a row.
Leon. Fusion. Leon. Mega. Hog Rider. Fusion. Hog Rider. Mega. Trader. 9 players remaining. Trader. Fusion.
Okay.
8 players remaining. 7 players remaining. Trader. Mega.
Hit one guy. Gosh, I can't even control when I'm that fast. Poco. Yeah, Hog Rider, it's throwing me off. Also, the Ice World sucks for movement, too. 2 minutes. What do we got? Is it possible?
Four players remaining. Dynamite. Fusion.
Do, 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 do.
Three players
Got him.
remaining.
Bro, all my stuff just dies. Like, literally everything.
Gem mine open.
Again. Oof. Okay, guys. I'm outie. Much love. I'm so sorry that I couldn't start streaming earlier. Also, I'm not feeling hog on the lead. I feel like Max is just too essential. Although I am open to trying new things. Always. Always. I just like... The game felt way too different. I don't think I got a single game where I really ramped up. And meanwhile, look at these other squads looking super massive. The other thing that I really need to consider is, like, how can I play this game better to get roughs, to take roughs on the lead? Because I love being super speedy, and if I don't have both speedsters at the very beginning of the game, there's a lot of games where I just don't get them. Dude, please tell me how the hog turbo actually works. See, the turbo is set on fire, but how to maintain it, Sensei? Do we keep the turbo button pressed? You keep the button on, and you also fire abilities to trigger Leon passive, which kind of makes it even quicker. So it's like conjunction of like Leon passive triggering, but also the hog rider touching grass. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This one wasn't nearly as good as it was yesterday, but I do need to run. I got to hop in the car, and I got somewhere to be in 25 minutes. Much love. Peace out.